In this video, I'm going to go over what I did to earn my program stars and then kind of give maybe some tips for along the way. And then after that, I'm going to show you guys what I think is the fastest, easiest, quickest, just maybe best overall way to earn program stars. You know, if you have, say you don't have the voucher, so you have an extra 75 stars that you need to grind out, I'm going to be showing you guys what I think is maybe the best or one of the best ways to get those program stars. So we're going for 310 or more likes on the video. Subscribe if y'all are new, on the road to 60,000 subscribers. If we hit that before June 1st, we're going to be giving away $100. Feel free to follow on any of those social medias. If you guys want to, use code TWIN on controlfreak.com. Maybe comment down below tips you guys have for earning program stars, questions that maybe people can answer, or just let me know your favorite boss from the 4th inning program. Now, my number one tip before I go over like the exact path that I took, the order that I did things in, my number one tip is to just do what they have laid out for you, man. They have collections, conquest, missions, showdown, and then daily missions, right? And if you're just doing all that stuff, it's going to help you earn program stars pretty quickly. So now because I try to get it done as fast as possible, so I'm able to sell the boss for a lot of stubs, I always do the voucher. That's going to be a huge head start if you guys are trying to get it done right away and hopefully sell it for some stubs. It gives you an extra 75 head start, which is a lot of program stars, but at the same time, you need all 3 bosses from the previous program to be able to get that voucher. So obviously not everyone can do it, but I did the voucher, so that's where my first 75 came from. And then there's a rookie series and future stars collection. I went ahead and just collected the ones that have a no sell icon in case, you know, maybe I wanted to sell the Albert Pujols in the future or something. So I went ahead. Oh, look at that, a player sold. So I went ahead and just did this collection, and with those right there, that's 95 stars. So right there, I was nearly a third of the way done with the program. Now, I'm not really a huge fan of Conquest, so I tried to get that one done next. That was what I did next. I went ahead and did Conquest, and as you guys can see, for completing all the challenges in Conquest, you get 30 program stars. So from that right there, I'm at 125, and then you have to play minimum 6 games, I'm pretty sure. I think there's 5 strongholds, and you have to steal 4 million fans. I went ahead and did it in the Hall of Fame just so I could steal 4 million in one turn, but obviously that's not super easy to do. But you have to play at least 6 games, and typically you get on average 1 program star per 3 inning game. So from Conquest, playing the games, I was able to get an extra 5 or 6 program stars. So we had 125 just from these stars that are shown here. And then this is something to keep in mind too for just all the gameplay. Showdown, you even get a little bit of program stars, but if you're doing the 10 wins and everything that you guys see here, you know, playing games, you're also getting program stars from those games as well. So Conquest, you get that 30, but then you also get, you know, maybe 5 or 6 from playing the games. And then after I did Conquest, I went ahead and did Showdown. So right there, that's another, if you guys are not doing the Showdown, you got to make sure you're doing the Showdown, man, if you're able to get it done. 70 program stars is huge. That is a ton. So just from collections, you know, the Conquest and then Showdown right there, I'm pretty much at 200 program stars. I think I might have said stubs earlier, and if I didn't, I'm sorry. But right there, after doing those 4 things, I'm 2/3 of the way pretty much done with the program. After I did Showdown, I went ahead and did these missions here. So what I did was I drafted a Battle Royale team and try to get some rookie players, try to get some future stars players, and put them at the top of my lineup so they could hopefully get as many at-bats as possible. And you have to win 10 games in ranked seasons, Battle Royale, or events. If you guys aren't trying to get this done fast, I would maybe recommend doing ranked seasons just so you can also get the 15 for winning 10 and, you know, knock those down at the same time. And then you could also use rookie or future stars players on that team, so you could kind of knock them all out. So what I did was I played Battle Royale, and I think I might have drafted 3 teams. I got this one done pretty early so I could focus on winning. I think I got this one done maybe my first run, which was a nice 15 program stars. And then just from the missions here and all the, you know, missions we've done so far, all the program stars earned just from the ones on this screen, not the gameplay or anything like that. Doing these 2 put me at, I would say now about 230 program stars, maybe a little bit less, maybe more. My math is definitely not great. I'm not great at math, but one thing to keep in mind, okay, so I think it took me, I don't think it took more than 15 games, but I think it was maybe a little bit less than 15. Either way, it was 10 to 15 games. I know it took at least 13 Battle Royale games, and these are 3-inning games, so you're getting about 1, maybe sometimes even more, but about 1 star per 3-inning game, per battle royale game, because it's based on XP, and I think it's anywhere from like 2,000 to 2,500 per star. I don't think we know exactly. I don't think there's any way to find out, but that's what people have kind of figured out, that it's about 2,000 or 2,500, maybe around there per program star, and you're getting about that per 3-inning game. So by playing 15 games in battle royale, I was able to get an extra 15 program stars. So I got the 15 for winning, the 15 for this, but then I also got maybe around 10 to 15 program stars just from actually playing the games as well. Now, this isn't necessarily the last thing I did. It was kind of ongoing throughout the program. As I was doing conquest, as I was doing battle royale, I was trying to get these done. And the missions, the daily missions, are something that I don't know if a lot of people realize to be doing. So what I do is I make sure not to do any of my missions 2 to 3 days before the program comes out, because then you should be able to do 2 sets of missions. You know, you have 2 days built up. At least that's how it usually works. So what happened was I was able to do all of these, right? I did all 4 missions, and then they each cycled, I'm pretty sure, once. So I got to do a second set, and then it says get new missions in that amount of time. As I was grinding out the program, I got a 3rd set of missions to do, because I had done the 2, and then based on my timer, I don't know exactly how this works. I think it might be if you know, complete them all. I'm not 100% sure, but as I was grinding out the program, I got a 3rd set of missions. So I got super lucky in the missions. I think I had 1 mission per, and I don't know if these are the same numbers every time. I don't know if it's always 2, 5, 4, 3. I would have to figure that out, but I got, because I didn't do this one, I want to say I got an extra maybe 40 program stars from doing the daily missions, because right here, you know, if you add up the 2, the 5, that's 7, 11, and then 14. So 14 times 3 is 42, and I want to say I got around 40. I know it was at least 36, 37, 38, but I want to say maybe even 40 program stars from doing the daily missions, because I got, I guess, maybe lucky by having it cycle and give me a 3rd set of missions while I was grinding out the program. So there's innings, which you can do in any Diamond Dynasty game. So I went ahead and did those in Conquest, and I had already finished Conquest when I you know, when I got the Cardinals one to pop up, and then it just wasn't worth my time. And then these I did in the Battle Royale games. I had stolen bases. I think maybe, oh man, I think maybe silver extra base hits or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. We had gold extra base hits right here, and then exchanges. So the exchange ones are super easy, so I got to do 3 of those. And then these are online ones, sadly. It's ranked seasons, battle royale, or events. I actually knocked him out while playing battle royale, and just from the daily missions, I think I got around, if not 40 extra program stars. I'm pretty sure that puts me at around 265 or 270 of the program stars. And then you got to factor in the gameplay, right? We got a little bit for Conquest, we got a little bit for actually playing the games, we got a little bit for Showdown. So right there, I'm right around 300 program stars. So we have Jack Flaherty on the Cardinals because it's my favorite team on the show. So if I go over to a plane, I'll show you guys in just a second, locks into the Cardinals for me. So we have him with Darren O'Day's motion, 99 everything. And then go to the Astros. That's the team I have this on. So for the Astros, you can see that I have all of their MLB roster, which is who we'll be playing. I have every position player at a 1 overall. They're 0 overall, honestly. They're 0 everything for the MLB roster. And what I do, okay, so we have that on. We have our roster on. We go to play now, and because that's the roster we have on, we go to current rosters. And then what I do is make sure that the Astros, an AL team, okay, you want to make sure an AL team is the home team. So Astros are the ones that I have the 0 overall roster for. So I'm going to choose Astros. Oh, my bad. They're already on there. So I'm going to choose Astros for this. Astros right there. And then Cardinals are my favorite team. So like if I were to have this here, it defaults me to Cardinals when I go to it for the first time because it's my favorite team. Set as my favorite team. It is my favorite team though. And so I'm player locking, okay, as Jack Flaherty. So we choose the Cardinals. I always prefer doing a different stadium, you know. Let's go ship it for this video. And I don't do this with quick counts on. I don't know if it would make a difference having quick counts on, but I don't do it. I think you get a little bit less XP if you do have quick counts on. So Jack Flaherty, when you're on this screen, you press R2 to player lock as Flaherty. And because the Astros are the home team, there's going to be a DH. That means Flaherty won't come up to bat, so he can't get pinch hit for. And then you also won't have to hit and waste time because that's just not going to get you any XP. And as you guys can see, the Astros roster, all 1 overall, 0 for all of their attributes and everything. So we're here. We are in the game. And I usually have been using a different camera angle. I don't think the camera angle matters. This one, I don't know if I like behind the plate. But what I want to do is just try to strike out as many batters as possible, because you get the most XP from striking guys out, and especially on beginner difficulty. Let me actually make sure I have that set. So we're player lock, but let's go to gameplay. So let me make sure beginner for pitching difficulty, right? You want to be on beginner difficulty. I don't think higher difficulties give you more XP. I could be wrong. I haven't experimented a whole lot with this, but off speed is really easy to get the computer striking out with. So there's another strikeout, and I'm hoping to just get one more strike, and I would like to just get 3 strikeouts. Altuve reached on an error. He grounded it to my pitcher, and then I accidentally threw it to third base, so we got an error. But I'm just trying to strike him out. We're not striking him out, but here's what you guys are going to see, okay? So top left of the screen, 255 XP, and that's in 1/2 innings. So you're going to be pitching as the away team 9 half innings. Now 9 times 255 is 2,295. So if it's 2,000 XP per program star, you're going to be getting 1 program star per 9 innings, and that's about what I average. I've noticed that per 9 innings per game, I typically get about 1 program star per game. Now once the game's over, you can either do confirm restart or confirm exit. I personally like to do confirm exit just to check that I'm earning stars and everything, like save my progress in a way. But at the same time, then I think you might have to load the roster every time, especially if you're doing what I'm doing. So I like to go into Diamond Dynasty, go to here, and then once I'm on the screen, I like to close my application and relaunch MLB just to kind of be resetting it every game. But you don't have to do that. It takes a little bit of extra time. I don't think it really makes a difference, but I just do it to be more on the same. So I turned quick counts on just to try it out, and we got 2 strikeouts and then now a fly out. So we're gonna see how much XP we get with quick counts on. And 120. Yeah, so it seems like you get a lot less XP with quick counts on. I hope this video did help you out, though. I'm hoping that the method or whatever, you know, maybe help some of you guys out in terms of earning XP, but also program stars. And it's definitely not super fun, but if you are just trying to grind them out super fast and you've done all your daily missions, you've done everything laid out for you in the program, maybe you don't have the voucher, just stuff like that, but you've done everything else that there is to do, it can be a nice way to try to earn some program stars pretty fast and grind out the remaining ones that you need. So be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment anything down below. Feel free to follow on any of those social medias, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.